We are 1 week closer to being able to plant outside, but there's one important step you need to do now before that date hits. Tracy Sinclair shows us in this week's Arctic Gardens.
At this point in the season, our little seedlings are getting pretty big, and they're almost ready to go into the garden. But you can't put them directly outside. They shock easily.
Plants get sunburned.
With 2 to 3 weeks before South Central and the interior can put plants safely outside, now is the time to start preparing your delicate seedlings for the brutal world outside.
So that process of hardening off helps your plant get tougher.
New gardeners or gardeners new to Alaska might not be familiar with the process.
Hardening off is really just slowly acclimating the plant to what it's like, because even the grow lights that folks have inside their homes or at most nurseries are not as strong as the sun is here.
Hardening off isn't difficult, but it can be tedious.
The hard part of hardening stuff off is just bringing the plants outside and bringing them back inside. And you have to repeat that process, usually up here for about a minimum of 4 days or so.
You start off by placing your plants outside on an overcast day or in a shady spot for a few hours. And then you bring them back inside. Then you do it again, expanding the time a few hours each day. This slowly exposes your plants to the sun and the wind, which makes the leaves and stalks stronger. And if you don't do it,
it can stunt their growth because they'll just be in shock. Just like, when you're new to Alaska and you go outside for, a long time in the winter and it takes you a while to recover when you come back inside. It's that same kind of idea.
If you buy plants from a store or greenhouse and they're sitting outside, they're most likely hardened off. But it's always good to ask. And don't worry, there's still plenty of time to get those little seedlings ready to live in your Arctic garden. Tracy Sinclair, Alaska's News Source.
And check out the Arctic Gardens Web Extra. You'll find it in this story on our website or streaming platforms. This week, Tracy attempts to assemble a raised garden bed.